Hello. Jack here at Unicorn Gaming. We are playing some Pokemon Unite Auto Chess. This is the auto battler game mode within Pokemon Unite in the Chinese version. Uh, there were some recent updates to the game on February 20th that were, in my opinion, quite massive changes to the game. So I'm trying to kind of testing things out and seeing what it's like with some of these new changes and whether or not it how much it affects the game. It's not a question of whether, I think it's just how much it affects the game because there were two big changes to the game. One is now you can no longer see your exact opponent until the round starts. So there's no more juking around last minute changes to positions to gain an upper hand. I don't know why they took that away. It was an interesting part of the game. I was neither for it or against it, but it definitely felt like it was a big part of the strategy, right? Uh, Kind of positioning your units to dive on the back row or who to front line with. That felt like it was a big part of the decision making. And they decided to take that away completely. So let's see how the game evolves over the next few days. The other big change that they did, which was super massive as well, was the Unite move for all the defenders. So the cast conditions for all these Unite moves used to be all the defenders had like a certain amount of hits that they needed to take for their Unite moves would cast. And I guess they were running away with the game quite a bit. So now they've changed it to be time based, the same as some of the other units in the game. It's quite a big nerf to the defenders in general because before, like when you get your first disc at level 5, you could easily have had a defender, like a one cost defender, like Crustle or Mamo that's already 2-star, so you could put your Unite move on them and they'll be quite decent carry in the early game, right? So now they changed that, so I think it's going to change the meta in the game quite a bit. Another one that changed was the grass. So on the left, you see the new green seeds points. So to get the top rewards, it used to be 140 and 200. So now they've lowered that to 120 and 180, and I think that's a nice little buff for grass types because they definitely need some love. I think after I hit 4,000, I've never managed to get the 200 bonus anymore. I would be lucky to even get the 140 and still have enough HP left to carry me through the game. So now they've lowered it for a bit. I had a 180 game earlier that gave me like a 2-star Tyranitar, and still couldn't salvage my game. I was too far behind by then to make that unit work. But it's interesting. I'm still looks like I'm heading towards another grass game, so might give that a try. Right, I'm going for a grass game or I'm going for an all-rounder game. I'm gonna keep my Charmander around just in case. Yeah. They also made some changes to the ice and EV bonuses. I made another video talking about all the changes that they made to the game on this patch. I think it's quite promising that they've made 2 patches to the game in consecutive weeks. There was a previous one on the 12th of February, and they made another one on the 20th of February. It feels like they're putting quite a lot of work into this game mode, even though it's still technically under beta test. I think it's a promising sign that they've updated it so many times already while it's still only in beta. There was some massive news regarding Pokemon Unite Global version. I think they put out a statement earlier saying that they're going to introduce these elements from the Chinese version into the global version. I am hoping that that means that some of those changes will include this game mode because I really love it. For someone like me who's I've never been a big fan of MOBAs. Like, it's just not my type of thing. Like strategy and these kind of planning stuff. That's more my speed. So something like Unite, the MOBA side of things, not quite my stuff. So that's why I love the mainline Pokemon games as a kid growing up. So now I have something else I can focus my time on, right? I can play this. So I really hope that they introduce this to the global version, and then we'll have a bigger player base. I'm currently at about 4,500 points. I haven't moved much ahead since I hit this. It's another massive roadblock. If I didn't have the point protectors, I probably would have dropped below 4,500 by now. The games are starting to get quite challenging. I'll have to get a little bit lucky just to place it within the top two. I haven't had many outright wins since I've hit this kind of benchmark. Let me have a see at what other people are doing. Fire, Psychic, Fairy, Dark, Fire, Fire. Okay, there's another guy doing Grass. He's not that far ahead. Fire. Oh my god, so many fires. Then I guess my grasses will do not too bad, right? Because my grass offers healing over time, and fire does damage over time. Might be able to balance it out. Maybe. But I think I'm just gonna focus on getting my rewards for now and see how I can... Oh, this is not a good haul. They did make a change to King's Rock. Instead of a flat decrease, it's now a percentage decrease to the opponent's defenses. It might be interesting, right? I think it's another nerf to the defenders, because as you kind of scale in the game, they have a lot more to lose. Whereas a flat, like, DPs used to do a little bit more damage on the attackers in the game. But it could make like King's Rock and Twisted Spoon a little bit more viable in the late game, right? Like now that it's doing a percentage damage, like it won't be that useless towards the end game. Ooh, 4 losing streak. I'm in 8th place at 28 HP right now. I think I can still hang around for a little bit. I'm not losing that much HP with each loss, I think. Am I keeping my Charmeleon? I have two 2-star Charmeleons already, which means I'm not that far off from a 3-star Charizard. But what will I use it for? That's the problem. I think this could be one of those games where I could realistically get to at least 120, right? Yeah, 120 is definitely possible. I don't know if I can get to 180. That might be a stretch with this game. I'm not winning any of my matchups at the moment. I'm also not KOing as many units that I need on the opponent's side. Sticking with grass. I'm sticking with grass for now. But I do really need to get lucky a little bit with the rolls. If I can sub out another grass unit like Serena or an Eldegoss in place of my Char for a few rounds, then it could make it easier for me to get points, right? That was my first win. PvE upcoming round coming up. Let's see if I can get a good item from this. What is with this roll? Whew. Okay. Let's see if Dreadnought can KO this Rowlet. I've had the Arachnid in the first PvE round KO a Rowlet quite a few times now. I've gotten lucky in that sense. I don't think it's happening this time. I'm gonna move my Unite disc onto the Dartrix. Even though they did change its Unite, which now instead of going backline damage, it's doing frontline damage. I don't think it's that bad. The same change to the Razor Leaf, making it hit the front line as well. So I think it just fundamentally changes what Dartrix and Decidueye should be doing. Like instead of targeting the back line, it's now just shredding the front line. And with its attack speed and its Unite, I think it's still doing a really good job of doing that, right? Okay, next round I should get my 120. And I don't think I'll be able to hold out to 180 because I'm not hitting any winning streaks and my HP is getting dangerously low. Okay, I don't think I'm taking the Leafeon. 3-star in the Bulbasaur. I still haven't had any extra grass units, which is very unfortunate. I'll still live through this round. I'm still very likely losing it. Right. Or not. Or not. 3-star Venusaur coming in clutcher there. Okay. Let's see what I get. Ooh, damn. 2-star Gengar. I got lucky there. Huh. A Rocky Helmet for you. Oh, I definitely need to think about this. But I'm definitely moving my Unite onto you first. And this goes on to you. This goes on to you. Rapid Fire Scarf on Dartrix. That dramatically changes my trajectory in this game, right? Dramatically. Getting a 2-star Gengar this early in the game? Oh my god. Oh my god. 2-star Gengar in round 15. I think my opponents are gonna hate me. Oh god. Okay, I think I have to sell off the char because I need to figure out other ways to maximize Gengar. Okay, I need to sell off the Charmeleon seed. Okay. Should try to get a Sobble or a Sylveon just to make Gengar moves stronger, right? Yeah. 2-star Gengar. 2-star Gengar. Before I can even get a four cost unit. Damn, I got lucky. What happened to the other grass guy? He's holding out for 180. Oh shit. But he's holding out for 180, but he already has 2 Gengars lined up ready to go. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna be focusing on getting more units from the store for now. It's just leveling up and getting what I need from everybody else. Like putting more units in, getting my items for all the other Pokemon. Yeah, after 6 attacks. So I need to position Gengar in a way where I can get an attack off quick. But I think I'm securing myself a top 4 finish, right? There's only a handful of players left. Okay, pick up this. Check who does the most damage on my team right now. Grass chip, taking that. Definitely taking that. 4%. I don't think Serena has a place on my team. So, sorry. 4% in recovery every 2 seconds. Wait, I should pick up the Serena. Because that gives my Gengar a lot more staying power. Oh, Clefairy is a problem, huh? Even with the poison. Oh. Well. Unfortunately, 2-star Gengar can't help me here. But, It was an interesting pull. I never managed to get a 4-cost 2-star not on the top reward ladder. But this was an interesting game. I think Ras is definitely making a comeback with the lowering of the points. I think they're trying really hard to balance the game, and this is like the second patch in 2 weeks. Uh, Fingers crossed. Maybe the big announcement on Pokemon Day is that this is coming to Unite Global version, and then we can all start playing this more. In the meantime, let me know. Was this match was this buff to grass good enough? Let me know in the comments. Drop me a subscribe if you like more Pokemon Auto Chess content. And I hope to get enough subscribers on YouTube to start streaming this game soon. So see you next time. This is Jack at Unicorn Gaming.